What we're gonna do right here is go back.
You heard him. So what do you think?
Two movies are vying for position in director Lar Carlong's epic depiction of the monk Sante. First, there's the astute tale of service, virtue, and patriotism that involves you in the first half hour. The second is a revenge flick built around hard training sequences, perseverance, and determination. Despite veering between these two modes of expression, however, this movie still ends up on the right side of enjoyable. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, aka Master Killer, is a 1978 Shaw Brothers classic that serves as a launching vehicle for Gordon Liu as a leading man in the telling of the titular monk/folk hero. The movie's success led to the production of two sequels, with its follow-up, Return to the 36th Chamber, not being a true sequel in that Gordon Liu is playing a different role, though cast as a similar hero. In this movie, Gordon plays a young student named Liu Day, who learns from his teacher about the oppression of his people by the Manchus under the Qing government. His teacher indoctrinates Liu Day into the rebellion, and it isn't long before the government officials, headed by the brutal general played by Lo Lei and his evil henchmen, discover what the rebels are up to. The general orders that anyone caught working for or with the rebels is to be immediately executed, which places our hero on the run, but not before his father is killed and his business is burned to the ground. While attempting to elude Manchu soldiers, Liu Day is wounded and hides himself in a delivery cart that is meant for the Shaolin Temple. When the cart makes it to the temple, Liu Day is discovered near death, so the monks take him in and nurse him to health. When Liu Day recovers, he requests to join the Shaolin Temple, which the head monk denies initially, but eventually he is permitted to join. After a year of housekeeping, Liu Day, who has shaved his head and changed his name to Sante, begins his training. There are 35 chambers within the Shaolin Temple, with each chamber teaching a fundamental principle of martial arts. Somehow, Sante believes that he can start at the top by entering the 35th chamber and is immediately rebuffed as he lacks the enlightenment and wisdom required to train there, so he must start from the beginning. This part of the movie is arguably the most interesting and satisfying part of the film, as each chamber provides our hero with skills that assuredly will pay off later in the film. Some of those skills are balancing and sure-footedness, arm strength, wrist strength, perfecting one's eyesight, head strength, hand-to-hand combat, weapons training, etc. Sante's willpower and resolve allow him to advance faster than his classmates, which puts him on an eventual collision course with a senior monk who thinks his advancements and subsequent promotions are coming too fast. Eventually, Sante overcomes this obstacle and leaves the temple after a suggestion of a 36th chamber designed to teach townfolk self-defense is rejected. So off he goes back to his hometown, where he looks to free the people from tyranny. 36 Chambers of Shaolin is lauded by many as one of the greatest kung fu films of all time, and there's not much to disagree with there. Gordon Liu plays the character of Liu Day with the earnestness of a young pupil who idolizes his instructor and his teachings. And then he plays the character of Sante with a will and determinism that eventually evolves into a zen-like calm and patience. This duality makes for the perfect hero whose journey we get to ride shotgun. The characters in the film plays like a who's who of martial arts actors, including Wilson Tong, John Chang, Li Hoi Sang, Lar Kar Wing, and Lo Lei. While they all play their role, special consideration should go to Li Hoi Sang, who plays the senior monk that objects to Sante's ascension. His battles with Gordon Liu and the supposed creation of the three-section staff is quite entertaining. Speaking of battles, the fight choreography by a relatively unknown Wilson Tong is pretty good, though I prefer the faster cadence that's in the sequels. The callbacks to all the lessons learned while Sante was training during the final fights are terrific. This style of circular storytelling begins a trend that serves Gordon Liu well for years to come. With this rounded storytelling, great acting, and respectable fight choreography, The 36th Chamber of Shaolin is an absolute must-watch for the Kung Fu initiated. It is a movie that shines a well-deserved light on Gordon Liu and Lar Carlone. The underlying story about patriotism, resisting oppression, hard work, and revenge is well received and is the type of storytelling that resonates with most people. Gordon Liu's depiction of a monk whose legend is only surpassed by his sheer will, hard work, and determination helps solidify a strong screenplay and an even bigger message. That, plus the all-star cast, makes this film worth a place on your martial arts video shelf. So I'll give it a 9.5. That's all for now. Tell us how you like 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Is it an all-time great? Comment below and let us know. And please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Until next time, this is OG Ant. Peace and love, fam. Out.